Hey, how y'all doing over there? This all I can do, you know. I couldn't go to the Lowndes County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from the school.
Greetings, this is the Ghetto Free Press, and I'm George Boston Rhines. And as you know, today marks my 185th day of being under a criminal trespass warning here in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia, for reasons yet unknown, without justification or notification. A restriction that I knew nothing about until 2 weeks, apparently, after it was put in place by either West Taylor, Sheriff Prime, or some other entity unknown. You've heard me talk about me being banned from public property in the state of Georgia. I am going to show you that not only have I been banned or restricted, but there were other people as well. This will be the first time that I include other people that have also been denied access or freedom of movement since Kendrick Johnson was found dead in the Lowndes County High School gymnasium on January the 11th. Lowndes County Board of Education. This was before, listen please, this is the first time that I have highlighted this in this manner. What you are going to see is footage that I recorded before I found out that I had been put on a criminal trespass warning, yet never informed verbally, in writing, by affidavit, or some judge or court order decree. Yet they have taken away my rights along with others, but definitely me, because I have it in, let's just say I have it documented. So I want you to watch. This was the march on behalf of seeking justice for KJ. This is at the Lowndes County Board of Education meeting, or building rather, and this is before I was told that I was under this criminal trespass warning. I want you to see when they ran my driver's license, unlike any other person that came onto this property, as you're going to see other civilians go onto this property. You're going to see WCTV Greg go onto this property. You're going to see other news media outlets and ordinary persons just go on this property, go in between the sheriff deputies. But I was the only person that they asked for a driver's license. And if you don't hear it on this footage, I have it on another recording where at that time I asked the question, why did they do this? Why did they single me out? And if they was giving me special treatment, or was it a form of intimidation? So now I want you to just watch. It's going to be very brief. I'm only going to show this because I want you all to know that until the people at Moody Air Force Base, the squadron and wing commanders out there, until the professors at Valdosta State University, Wiregrass Technical College, Georgia Military College, and other fine institutions of higher learning, as well as business owners and Wild Adventures theme park, until people wake up to understand that Valdosta is moving now into the 21st century and something must be changed here. If we expect to expand our community, then the people here, including the religious community, the lawyers, the doctor, as well as the judges who seem set in an old ideology that are no longer serving the needs of our community that can lead our city forward. So I want you to watch and see if anybody else was stopped and had to show their driver's license as George Boston Rhymes. I contend that it's because I report what other controlled news media outlets refuse to publish because they don't want you informed. They want you deaf, dumb, and blind, so you and your children can go further and further behind. I want you to listen as we present to you a reality here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, and no Georgia official have said anything about the denial of my constitutional rights. But if President Barack Obama had denied or restricted Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Neil Bork, or any from that line of the modern-day Christians and patriots, Mark Laverne, any of those guys, then you would really had heaven on your hand. But because of my training by the civil rights organizations and the United States Armed Forces, I am what I am. And I only present truth to you because in the end, truth is the only thing that's going to set us free. So the entire world will either respect us or reject us, because after all, we are not who we claim to be, but who we prove ourselves to be over a given period of time. Let's look and see what happened in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia.
We were just informed that we could not go on the school property, and I was just drove up in and I was turning around, and they ran my tag number in and further told me that I could not be on the public property by order of the school superintendent.
Let me back this up a little again. I want you to hear that again. Once again, I try to deal in nothing but the truth because that's what I want you to know about me. That I stand for.
Go on the school property.
Listen.
And I was just drove up in and I was turning around, and they ran my tag number in and further told me that I could not be on the public property by order of the school superintendent. And I'm sure that a lot of these people are going to go in to be told that they must come out of there. But if that is indeed true, and according to the way I was accosted, then these people also should have their tag number in, including Channel 6, because I rode in just like he did. Once I was informed, then I was getting ready to come out, but I was asked for my driver's license. And so I'm just wondering.
Yes, they asked me for my driver's license, and the sheriff deputy, I heard him on the radio, I have it recorded, wherein everything was fine on me, and he told me you can go. But the point was, he did not run a single person that entered this area. He did not run their tag number. They was, well, just listen.
Channel 6 News, they asked him for his driver's license, but we're going to monitor that, be that as it may. We here for the KBCI.blogspot.com, George Boston Rhymes in front of the Lowndes County Board of Education building. And I just been informed by President and CEO Bobby Worthy of the Justice League. What you just telling me that you was what?
I was standing on school property over here. We was waiting for the rally, everybody to be there at the rally. 3 Lowndes County Sheriff's Department officers said, the school board said that they didn't want none of us on the school board grounds, that we had to meet up at Sam's. What I want to know is how they can tell us not to be on private property, on public property that the taxpayers dollars pay for.
They didn't give you any reason in terms. Wait a minute. They didn't give you any terms of safety or nothing like that. They didn't say because it was create a hazard, nothing like that. They just said that they didn't want you on the property without any valid reason. That's what you're saying?
Yep, they said they don't want us on the property. They didn't give them no reason. They said all they're doing is what the school board told us. They didn't want us on the property.
Okay.
And this is, of course, the actual location where people assembled and we marched down to that area. But my main reason for showing this is to let you know that when they ran my driver's license number, not my tag number, but my driver's license in, I wondered, and I said then, and I have another area of footage that will show that I asked the question then, why are they singling me out? And I guess it was 14 days later or more, they finally got around to telling me that I had been under a criminal trespass warning that I really knew nothing about, and that could have happened to anybody. And when my friend went out to West Taylor, superintendent of Lowndes County High School, and we must understand that this is following the death of Kendrick Johnson, that there was nothing that I had done. What they did was just, I guess, single me out because I record with my camera. I guess, I'm not sure. And of course, Bobby Worthy was there, and he bear witness of what happened. And he thought it was strange. I talked to an attorney, but my question really is, why should I have to get an attorney to be treated as a full-fledged citizen of this beloved nation, a nation that I served for over 20 years in the United States Armed Forces? And so I just want you to take a second look to know how people are treated here in Valdosta and Lowndes County. And the thing about it, it seems as if though the people don't even care. And this could happen to any airman at Moody Air Force Base, or any student at Valdosta State University, any student at Wiregrass Technical College, any student at Georgia Military College, any person visiting Kinderloo Golf Course or Wild Adventures Theme Park, or just traveling through Valdosta. You can be pulled over and told that you are under a criminal trespass warning. Or you could be arrested and told that you had been under a warning for 6 months. And yet there are no papers filed in probate court, superior court, federal court, CID with the sheriff department, city police, and they just do what they want. And this is something that people have been saying for a long time here, that it seems that Valdosta and Lowndes County operate under their own set of laws. And because many people here are on the poverty level, all they can do is join the probation rolls here or go out and serve their time in jail. And of course, you already know that Valdosta and Lowndes County lead in the state of Georgia in jail deaths. But not one elected official, not the governor, not the attorney general, not the sheriff department, nobody will even inform the general public what's going on or how many deaths have occurred. And so we're just living in a area of the United States of America that unless something happens here from the elected officials, it seems as if though the common everyday people, well, I don't know what they'll have to do. But look, this is the Ghetto Free Press, and if I hadn't published this to you, you wouldn't know nothing about it, because none of this concerned anybody of importance when it comes down to the free presses and television and radio. I am, as I said earlier, my situation has never been published in any newspaper, on any television program or radio. A 14-year-old girl that was tackled by a Lowndes County Sheriff deputy at Pine Grove Middle School, the mother and father gave their packages to the TV station, the radio stations, and newspapers, and yet nothing has been published. The mother must spend her hard-earned money to appeal a court order from the juvenile court judge here and others, and she's very distraught about it. She's very unhappy, and those who understand what's going on here feels as if though there's no justice here in Valdosta and Lowndes County. Once again, we pray for the KJ family, and we hope that just maybe something can happen in our beloved community that will be good for all of us and not just for a select few.
We were just informed that we could not go on the school property, and I was just drove up in and I was turning around, and they ran my tag number in, and further told me that I could not be on the public property by order of the school superintendent.
Let me back this up a little again. I want you to hear that again. Once again, I try to deal in nothing but the truth because that's what I want you to know about me. That I stand for.
Go on the school property.
Listen.
And I was just drove up in and I was turning around, and they ran my tag number in, and further told me that I could not be on the public property by order of the school superintendent. And I'm sure that a lot of these people gonna go in to be told that they must come out of there. But if that is indeed true, and according to the way I was accosted, then these people also should have their tag number in, including Channel 6, because I rode in just like he did. Once I was informed, then I was getting ready to come out, but I was asked for my driver's license, and so I'm just wondering.
Yes, they asked me for my driver's license, and the sheriff deputy, I heard him on the radio, I have it recorded, wherein everything was fine on me, and he told me you can go. But the point was, he did not run a single person that entered this area. He did not run their tag number. They was, well, just listen.
Channel 6 News, they didn't ask him for his driver's license, but we're going to monitor that. Be that as it may.
Listen.
And I was just drove up in and I was turning around, and they ran my tag number in, and further told me that I could not be on the public property by order of the school superintendent. And I'm sure that a lot of these people gonna go in to be told that they must come out of there. But if that is indeed true, and according to the way I was accosted, then these people also should have their tag number in, including Channel 6, because I rode in just like he did. Once I was informed, then I was getting ready to come out, but I was asked for my driver's license, and so I'm just wondering.
Yes, they asked me for my driver's license, and the sheriff deputy, I heard him on the radio, I have it recorded, wherein everything was fine on me, and he told me you can go. But the point was, he did not run a single person that entered this area. He did not run their tag number. They was, well, just listen.
Channel 6 News, they didn't ask him for his driver's license, but we're going to monitor that. Be that as it may.
How y'all doing over there? This all I can do, you know. I couldn't go to the Lowndes County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from the school.
Could you have someone monitor it, please? I need a 27 through Georgia, please.
So we're doing it with it. We don't have anybody to monitor at this time.
Could you call someone in to help us out? Zero 51422-709 through Georgia. I didn't know you were in the Air Force.
Yeah, I'm retired Air Force. Why are you checking me out? Sir?
Do what?
Why are you checking me out?
Because you issued a criminal trespass.
For what?
Wes Taylor said nobody's allowed to be on the Board of Education.
Beg your pardon?
Mr. Taylor, the superintendent, said nobody's allowed to be on the Board of
So
Education.
you issued me what?
Criminal trespass. You can't be on the property.
Sir, I've never been told that.
I know, that's what I'm telling you now. Mr. Taylor just called and said it.
But why are you running my tag? That's my question.
No, I'm running your driver's license.
That's what I'm saying.
Any contact with anybody, you got to run the.
Okay, I got you. Okay,
yeah, just for safety.
Okay,
Okay. What happens if you're wanted guy? You wouldn't want me running someone.
I'm just asking a question. I appreciate it. I got you, bro.
You know what I'm explaining.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I just got back from Atlanta, so I thought they said we're gonna be right here.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah.
I just got back from Atlanta. They called me out. I didn't know.
Class 3 Sierra.
3 Sierra.
27 returns to George Boston, Class C ballot, 741029.
Yeah. Come on. Where y'all supposed to be at?
I don't know. Like I said, I met with a guy from the Justice Department in Atlanta. That's why I had to cancel that to come down here.
They're releasing the autopsy results, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Where are you? I'm telling you, they're fixing to do it right now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I just got back.
Mr. Taylor said no criminal trespass on Board of Education or any property owned by lands at all and everything. You remember me and you had contact back over at the football field.
I remember you very receptive. I remember people.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just do me that favor and everything.
Hey. How y'all doing over there? This all I can do, I couldn't go to the Lyons County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from the school. Hey. How y'all doing over there? This all I can do, I couldn't go to the Lyons County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from
I'm a
the
minister
school.
of the First Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, and my grandchildren attend school out there. And there were some things that I was kind of concerned about because I had asked a gentleman by the name of George Boston Ryan to come in and video my granddaughter's graduation, and he was stopped and said he wasn't allowed to come on the premises, and we were trying to find out what had he done that he couldn't come out there.
He was stopped by who?
By the sheriff department. Said that he was given orders by you guys that he wasn't allowed on the premises.
Okay. I think that may be something you'd have to take up with the sheriff's department.
Okay. So you guys, it's okay if he come out to the premises if something come up?
No, sir. What I'm saying is I believe that there was, and I don't know what they called it, some sort of order based on something that happened in the past that I believe that there's something in place. And again, I think either he would need to discuss that with you or possibly the sheriff's department.
Oh, okay.
So I do believe there's something in place. I don't want to tell you something that's not right.
Right.
But I do believe that is accurate.
Right. Well, all right. Well, I tell you what, can you set an appointed time that I can come in and sit down with you?
Yes, sir. I would be glad to.
What about tomorrow sometime? What would be a good time?
I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Hold on just a minute. Let me turn this calendar around.
All right.
Can you see your calendar?
No, I'm not at the present time.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this. Is there a particular day of the week that's better for you?
What about today? What about Friday morning?
Well, we're closed the rest of this week. That's what I was going to
Okay.
This is part of the time when...
Well, what about Monday of next week?
All right. Let me open this thing up. Monday is June the 3rd.
Yes, sir.
I've got on Monday and Tuesday of next week, I'm meeting with we have 12 schools. I'm meeting with all of our principals on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
I've already got all of them scheduled.
Well, I'm I'm scheduled to go to Atlanta. I got to be in Atlanta on Wednesday and the rest of that week, so I can't make that one.
All right, well, hold on just a minute. I'm just flipping over the next week, which is Monday the 10th.
Okay.
I've got a principals meeting that day. Hold on, we'll get us a day. Hold on just a minute. Let me turn this thing over. That Thursday morning, which is the 13th, and I know you may not know off the top of your head, but if that may be a possibility we could shoot for.
Okay. Well, you busy the rest of the day?
Is that on the 13th on that Thursday?
Well, yeah, but what about today?
I've got somebody scheduled at 3 and then somebody after that.
All right, well, we'll just make it for that time then, and we'll see what we can do, and I'll give you a call back. We'll get back in touch.
All right, so you want to set a time on that morning, or you want to just wait and call me back? Whatever works for you.
I'll just call you back.
Okay, all right, that'll be fine, and we'll get a time that'll work for both of us, and I'll be glad to.
All right, well, as of you know right now, there's nothing that you guys have done to say that George Ryans can't come on the school campus.
I think there is something in place through the sheriff's department.
Okay.
Yes, I do think there is, but
all right.
I prefer that he either talk to you about that or the sheriff's department. I don't want to tell you something's not right.
Okay, all right. Well, that'll work then. All right.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, how y'all doing over there? This all I can do, you know. I couldn't go to the Lowndes County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from the school.
I was stopped going into the Lowndes County graduation by Deputy Thomas. He said I was on a trespass warrant, trespass papers, and I had been restricted for two weeks by not going on the property. So I was advised to follow that up Tuesday. So what I did, I went to the magistrate court and asked them for a copy. They said they didn't have one. They said I was in the wrong place, so I need to come to the sheriff's department. I came to the sheriff's department and I talked to Lieutenant Styles D. Jones. He said the sheriff's department did not issue a warrant. I mean, a trespass warrant on me, anything of that nature. And so I left there, and what's going on? Now, Mr. Robinson went to Mr. West Taylor, who's the superintendent of the school, and that morning, and he was in, so he talked extensively with the next person in line. And so when I left the sheriff's department yesterday, I went back home, and Robinson called me, and I met him at a restaurant. And while he was there, West Taylor called him. And West Taylor said that he didn't issue no trespass papers on me. Styles said that the school superintendent was the one that issued it. And so this morning, my attorney told me to go to the district attorney office. I went to the district attorney office, and I got Beth Green. I talked to her down in state court. Then I went up to the district attorney and talked to Miss Melanie up there. And she said, well, let me have a seat. And so she called the sheriff's department. The sheriff's department said that is a trespass papers on me. And that generated some questions. And like I told the district attorney, the only place I know now to do is go to the Georgia Attorney General. And so no, she said to me, go talk to the sheriff. And yeah.
George, the only thing I can tell you, I'll check on it and find out where this warrant transpired, who took the warrant out. If it's still active, I'll call you back. That's the only thing I can tell you, because I'm not familiar with the warrant itself. I am not familiar with the warrant itself. I will try to find out who took the warrant, if there is an active warrant, and then I'll call you and let you know.
Okay, now what they did, all the agencies, I'm going to the federal government now, I'm going to check with the federal government.
Well, check with anybody you want to, George. I'm just telling you, I'll check on it and find out if it's an active warrant and who took it. And I'll be able to call you back.
I know I can check with who I want, so you know I know that. I'm very smart. I know that. I know I can check with who I want, and I'm going to do that.
Well, go ahead and do that, George. I'm not trying to stop you. I just told you what I
And
did.
another statement, too, was made by Mr. West Taylor. I don't have the exact words, but I wrote down on some paper. And from what he said, that there's something in the works on you. Now, that concerns me, and it concerned the people that I was with yesterday. And
I don't know about any of y'all.
Okay. I just want you to know that, because there are people who love me and who respect me, and those, and black and white. And so these particular people, I just want it to be known that when he made the statement that he made, and whatever it is what it is, sir. It is what it is.
How y'all doing over there? This all I can do, you know. I couldn't go to the Lowndes County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from the school.